At Phoenix Raceway this past weekend, Chandler Smith captured his 8th career ARCA Menards Series win in just his 21st start. Before we get into all of his recent statistics, let's look at how he began racing. He participated in lots of sports as a kid, but had no better desire than to race. Chandler Smith started racing at the age of 5 in March of 2008 in Chatsworth, Georgia. He dominated in the beginner purple class and worked his way up to the purple plate class. Even though he was racing with several kids that were a few years older than him, he still kept winning. He won his first junior stock race by age 6 and continued to dominate in these lower series. In 2010, he won the Junior Stock National Championship. By the way, he has a whole website with more in-depth information about his roots, and I encourage you to read it. It's both very interesting and impressive. I just don't have time to go through it all in this short video. Another note, he made history for being the youngest driver to compete in a stock car at Nashville Fairgrounds at age 13.
At your age, your size, to have so much power, do you realize how unusual that is?
I don't look at it that way. I just look at it as I'm a kid racing some Pro late models. That was great. I mean, you feel all that power under you, and you just get that G-force getting into the corner. It's so cool.
Jump ahead to 2016. He made 2 starts in the Cars Super Late Model Tour. In his first start, you had the likes of Tyler Ankrum, Tanner Berryhill, Quinn Houff, Vinnie Miller, Dalton Sargent, and Raphael Lessard in this race. This was a very respectable field for the 14-year-old. Anyways, Smith crashed out early with Matt Craig on lap 78, finishing 14th after starting 12th. In his second start at Hickory, he finished 5th behind a young Riley Herbst, but ahead of Zane Smith and previous Nationwide Series driver Josh Berry. Later in 2016, Chandler Smith finished 5th in the Snowball Derby, beating out William Byron, Daniel Hemrick, Harrison Burton, Grant Enfinger, Noah Gregson, Corey LaJoie, and more at just age 14. He made 5 more starts in the Cars Super Late Model Tour, and he had an average finish of 5.1 with 5 career top 5s. After a slow 2017, Smith made some noise in 2018. In Chandler's first 4 ARCA starts, he started on pole every time. This is an ARCA record. I think his name should be the Mini Rocket Man. In his second start at Salem, he wrecked out battling for the lead with 2 to go. After a couple more misfortunes, he won his first race in his 4th career start. His rookie season statistics were as followed: 9 starts, 2 wins, 6 top 5s, and an average finish of 4.3. In 2019, at age 17, Smith started 11 ARCA Menards Series races and brought home the checkered flag 5 times. This is unbelievable. He won more races than the series champion, Christian Eckes, who had a great season, and he only won 4 races of his 19 starts. In 2019, Smith ran 4 Truck Series races for Kyle Busch Motorsports. He finished in the top 5 3 times and brought home a top 10 the other time. He had an average finish of 4.2 in 2019, second best of the drivers that made at least 4 starts. This was a lot better than any of his teammates. Smith's future plans include a dozen or so ARCA races this year with Venturini Motorsports and 8 races for Kyle Busch Motorsports in the Truck Series. I'm very excited to see what he can do with the opportunity at KBM this year, as he impressed last year. Kyle Busch seems to have a great relationship with him, as he congratulated him on Twitter for his ARCA win at Phoenix. And that's all for Chandler Smith as of now. Hopefully at the end of the season I can make an update on him and see that he's continued to dominate the competition. Chandler has had an astounding start to his career, maybe one of the strongest starts we've ever seen. His otherworldly talent lets him shine at the moment, but his ability to develop will dictate his future in this sport. Do you think he'll be able to achieve victory in the Truck Series this season with KBM? Thank you guys so much for watching this video all the way to the end. As always, subscribe if you are new and hit like if you did enjoy that video. And give me some feedback in the comments. This is the first time I've done this video, or this type of video, in a while. So all types of feedback would be very much appreciated. Just a couple of plugs before I go. Twitter will be in the description below, as always, and subscribe to my second channel. You guys might know I'm fighting with some copyright issues on this channel, so I'm going to be posting a lot of NASCAR related compilations on my second channel, so make sure you check that out if you're interested. And that's about it, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.